Welcome to Ben News for November. I'm Matt Pankevich.
And I'm Rebecca Watson. Here are your top stories. The week of October 12th was homecoming week at Benedictine University, and students showed off their school spirit and creativity by participating in the homecoming parade. The parade included over 10 different floats designed by students that were showcased down Memorial Walkway on Thursday, October 15th, following with a luncheon and an announcement for the winners. Each float was judged based on creativity, originality, and school spirit. Eye of the Eagles' Lauren Bartow spoke with fellow judge for the parade and Associate Director of Athletics, Paul Nelson, about the event.
Hi, I'm Lauren Bartow, reporting with Ben News. I'm here with Paul after the homecoming parade. So Paul, what did you do for the judging of the floats?
Well, we judged on originality, and then that was the first thing we kind of looked at, how original their group was. Then we looked at how it incorporated with the theme of homecoming. That was the second criteria we looked at, and then the third was green. How green was their group?
Oh, okay. So out of the floats, how many of the total kind of followed all of those so far?
I think they all did a great job. Obviously, some put in more effort than others, and that's kind of what we were looking at as far as judging them. But I thought they all did a great job just being out here and participating, being involved with the parade.
Right. So have you been judging the parades for a while, or?
No, this is my first year judging, so hopefully I did a good job and they asked me back.
All right. Well, very good. So which one was your was your favorite float out of them?
I think my favorite one was from the Nature Museum. They seem to put a lot of effort into their floats, so that was one of my favorites.
All right. Well, very good. Thank you so much for your time. I'm Lauren Bartow, reporting with Ben News.
Benedictine University's Homecoming Week began on September 14th and contained different activities such as karaoke, parade, football game, pie eating contest, and a tie-dye event. Free tie-dyeing took place in the quad. Students lined up at the tables to grab a white t-shirt and dye it in an assortment of colors. This tradition has been carried on for a number of years. This activity is brought to Benedictine University students by the Programming Board, who is also responsible for karaoke night in Cole Bend. Brianna Hamilton was in the quad talking to Senior Programming Board member Candace Rogers about the event.
Hey guys, this is Brianna Hamilton reporting for Eagle News. I'm here with Senior Candace Rogers and we're talking about homecoming events this week. So what's going on behind us?
Right now we have a tie-dye event going on until I think about 1 o'clock.
All right, and what else is going on campus today?
We have a karaoke night tomorrow night. Friday night is the dance and Saturday's our homecoming tailgate.
How's it feel being a senior this year?
You know, it feels pretty good, a little bittersweet this year.
All right, thank you for talking to us. Brianna Hamilton for Eagle News.
Students and staff gathered in Crawza to contribute to the blood drive hosted by American Red Cross on October 20th. Some registered in advance while others simply signed up to donate on the spot. After filling out paperwork, the brave students waited patiently for their turn to get their blood drawn. Once the process was complete, donors received a sticker and treats for their participation. Eye of the Eagles' Caitlin Slavarsky spoke with Benedictine volunteer Akram Abraham on more about the blood drive and the turnout for this year.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Chaflarsky, reporting with Ben U News, and I'm here with Akram Abraham, who's a junior at Benedictine University, who is a volunteer at the blood drive today. So, how many people have signed up for this event?
38.
38, and how many have shown up so far?
15 have shown up and another 18 walk-in.
And can you tell me a little bit about the process to sign up to donate blood?
There was a sign-up sheets a couple weeks back, and you can write your name, write your blood type, and then that's pretty much it.
Have you ever volunteered at this event before?
No, this is actually my first time volunteering here.
Do you think you'll volunteer again?
Yes, definitely.
And have you ever donated blood yourself, or do you just stay at the table?
I try to stay at the table, but I've donated blood once or twice before.
And how did that go for you?
Not so good, so that's why. That's fine. No, actually, it was pretty good.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time, and I'm Caitlin Shaflarsky with Ben U News.
On Wednesday, October 28th, Benedictine University hosted a FBI Hate Crime Awareness Symposium in the newly built Goodwin Hall. The Center for Civic Leadership and Dr. Philip Hardy were able to set up this great event and get FBI Chicago Supervisor, Special Agent Vince Lombardo, and many others to come speak. The symposium focused on the importance of hate crime awareness and the different aspects to go with it. Attendees of the event were able to talk and ask questions to the speakers regarding their concerns.
Benedictine's Femme Power, along with Carrie Roberts, hosted a women's self-defense class. The class was held in Founders Woods Clubhouse, Wednesday night, 6:30 until 9 o'clock p.m. The class taught women self-defense maneuvers that will help them should they encounter a bad situation. The class gave some advice on steps to take in order to prevent oneself from being attacked. Here is Tatanisha Woolley with senior Aneta Kriska speaking about why the class is important for women to take.
Hello, so this is Ben News. I am here with Aneta. What year are you? Okay, yeah, okay. She's a senior and she has just taken the women's self-defense class here in Founders Hall. So which move was like your favorite that you learned tonight?
It was definitely the technique that was the most difficult, which was from the front, like the choke.
Totally demonstrate on me.
Front choke. The way to get out of it was very complicated,
Yeah.
but I feel like practicing that, like that technique, is key.
Okay. And so what have you taken from this class that you're gonna apply to like your everyday life?
I think training is essential. One of the instructors said, how you train, what you train is what you're most likely gonna do in real life situations. So training is essential, and it's really, like, to me, it's, this helps me become the best version of myself. Like, I think about it like spiritually, intellectually, emotionally, and physically, and I think all of this is combined through this program. So it trains all those areas, and I can help others, like, kind of minister to them, teach them, what I've learned here.
On Thursday evening, students gathered in Founders Clubhouse to create shirts to make awareness on the issue of domestic violence. FemPower, a group dedicated to women's rights on several college campuses in the state, organized this event strategically during October, a month dedicated to domestic violence awareness. Student wrote facts on old t-shirts that would later be hung through Kinlan Hall to educate students about the issue. Eye of the Eagles' Danya Damra talked with events organizer Cecilia Doe about the purpose of the event.
Hi, I'm Danya and I'm reporting for Ben News. I'm here with Cecilia Doe. So Cecilia, tell us a little bit about this event that's going on today.
Okay, well, the event that's going on right now is a t-shirt decorating party that we have for Domestic Violence Awareness Month. So I'm part of the club that's called FemPower, and we're a gender equality club. This specific month, which is October, we're devoting everything to domestic violence, and this specific event, as you can see, kids are grabbing like old ragged t-shirts and they're putting facts about domestic violence on top of those t-shirts, and then we're gonna hang them up by the Kinlan, between the Kinlan staircase space, and then we're gonna drag them around by clothespins, and then they're gonna hang from the top. So when people walk through Kinlan, they can actually see all these facts, and a lot of people don't think about these things, but domestic violence is an important issue, and it ties in with rape culture, and it ties in with many other gender equality issues that we're dealing with in our club.
Do you think there's a lot of kind of gender equality issues within our university?
I would say with our university, we're a pretty safe university. In terms of the fact that we're not a really big school, we're a pretty tight school. We don't have as many problems with campus rape. We don't have as many problems with sexual violence, but at our university, I still think it's important to talk about these issues. It's something that every campus should talk about, and honestly, when you get out of college, you don't get this kind of information anymore. You have to go seek help at a shelter. And so going here and having people talk about these things, that's what's really important to us, and that's what's really beneficial for our members too, to be learning about domestic violence, to be learning about rape culture, to learning about other things that involve
just basically raise awareness.
Exactly, yeah.
So are you guys having any other kind of events this month or for the rest of the semester?
I know in November we are going to be volunteering at a domestic violence shelter. It's in DuPage. I believe it's called Mutual Ground. So what we're doing there, we're going to have members from our club, members from outside of the community, volunteer and set up the Santa's workshop that's over there for the little kids who actually live at the shelter. There's a lot of families who live there. A lot of them are moms who have experienced domestic violence and they have nowhere else to go. So they have kids who are from the ages of 2 to 17, and so what we're doing at this shelter, we're going to be setting up a Santa's workshop so these kids can have gifts for their parents during Christmas time. We're also doing a donation drive during the month of November to December for the teenagers who live at the domestic violence shelter too, because they actually don't get as many gifts as you think they would. A lot of the kids do, and so we want to make sure that everyone this year has a nice holiday.
Oh, that's nice. Well, thank you for being here with us today and organizing this amazing event. This is Danya and Cecilia for Ben News.
Benedictine held an internship and experiential learning fair on Thursday, October 29th. The event was hosted by Career Development in partnership with Campus Ministry, the Study Abroad Program, and Leadership Development. This unique experience gave both students and outside employers the opportunity to network and meet qualified candidates. Businesses were given the chance to meet undergraduate and graduate students who take interest in internship and experiential learning opportunities. Julie Cosmo, Director of Career Development, spoke to me about this event.
Hi, my name is Rebecca Watson, reporting from Eye of the Eagle News. Today I'm here at the Internship and Experiential Learning Fair, and today I'm here with Julie Cosimo, and she is the Director of Career Development, so she's going to give us her thoughts on this event. So tell me a little bit about this event.
Yes, so this Internship and Experiential Learning Fair is actually the first of its kind that we're doing, the first annual fair, where we bring together employers that are looking for internships, as well as employers, as well as departments on campus who have either volunteer opportunities, community service, service learning, and then leadership opportunities. So those areas such as campus ministry, student life engagement, that office, study abroad is here as well. So it's a way for students to be able to build their leadership skills while they're here, connect with employers, connect with some of the departments on campus, so that when they graduate, they'll have a really well-rounded portfolio and some great experiences that will lead to that.
Wow, that's awesome. And what is your role in this event?
So my role, I'm the Director of Career Development. I have to actually give a lot of the credit to the whole team of Career Development. Lynn Schrott, who's our internship coordinator, she really coordinated this event, and we supported the event.
Great. And what is your advice to students attending this event today?
So I think the advice to students that I would say is it's important to have an open mind, be flexible. Don't just look at the company and the specific internship that they might offer, but look to this as an opportunity to really network with employers, learn about their companies, because perhaps there are positions that they don't know are coming, or they do know are coming down the pipeline but are not advertised yet. So to have an open mind and just talk to them, make good connections, and learn about their organization.
Great. And can you tell us some of the companies that are here today?
Oh, sure. There's Enterprise is here, Fairwater, Wealth Management, and there's many more that are on the list. I'm not sure how many you would like me to quote.
Well, it's obviously a great turnout, and my name is Rebecca Watson, reporting from Eye of the Eagle News.
And Stephanie Straka spoke with Jade Beadle, Benedictine Jr., about her degree and her experience at the Internship Fair.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Straka, reporting for Eye of the Eagle. I'm here with Jade Beadle. And Jade, what is your major here?
So I'm a double major in accounting and international business with in economics with a minor in Mandarin.
Okay, and she's here, at the Internship Fair, and she's talking to all the, booths and everything here. So who did you talk to, and what did you get out of it, and how did they help you?
So I talked to Northwestern Mutual and Standard Bank, and I actually have an interview with Northwestern Mutual later today at 2:30.
Oh, that's really good. Do you think this is beneficial to have this here? Do you think it's a great opportunity for students to come and check it out?
I definitely believe so. I think it will connect students with different companies that are looking for interns and possibly job opportunities.
Do you think that this has helped you out to find an internship for yourself?
Definitely. I enjoy connecting with other people and finding out the different opportunities I have in my field.
That's great. Well, this is Stephanie. I'm reporting for Eye of the Eagle News.
According to the CDC, Center for Disease Control and Prevention, 1 in 3 women will experience some form of domestic violence in their lifetimes. Hoping to bring awareness to an all-too-common problem, Benedictine's FemPower organization held a series of events on campus this week to promote female empowerment, gender equality, and seminars to help victims of domestic violence. Ben News' Umar Syed spoke with FemPower President Tanu Nair following a vigil to remember victims of domestic violence.
Hello, I'm Umar Syed with Ben U News. I'm here with Tanu Nair, the president of FemPower.
Hi.
All right, so we know you guys have been having a lot of events this week. How has the events leading up today has brought awareness to the BU community when it comes to domestic violence?
So all the events that we've had this week have really been centered around speaking up about violence and getting people to know how to respond when they see it, whether they're a bystander or they're a victim themselves. For example, we had a self-defense workshop which helped women understand how to respond in a situation of violence towards them. And we've also had the vigil tonight, which kind of has taught bystanders in what ways they can improve upon the ways they respond to violence with neighbors, friends, relatives, stuff like that.
For someone who's like new to BU, how long has FemPower been involved in the BU community? Like, is it an organization or club that just started recently, or has it been something that's been around for like a long time?
So we're a pretty new organization. We actually got started last semester, so spring of 2015 is when we got started. We're pretty new. This is one of our first events.
Now, domestic violence is it's an issue that affects many communities. Now, would you say it only affects certain parts of a community, or is this like a problem that transcends like race, social class, socioeconomic status?
It definitely does transcend all those aspects. It's not something that only lower class or certain races go through. It's very universal. Probably someone you know has experienced domestic violence. The problem is that people don't speak enough about it, so the perspective on who goes through domestic violence is very skewed, but it actually is much more universal than people think.
Someone who's actually suffering right now from domestic violence, what advice would you give them in terms of like resource and how they could like get help?
So after listening from all our speakers at the vigil today, I definitely think the number one suggestion would be just to kind of speak up, whether that's just to a family member or a friend, just kind of just like tell your story, because it's important to take it one step at a time. Nobody expects them to, stand up and walk out of that relationship right away, but rather just to start opening up and understanding that they are powerful and they don't need to be oppressed.
This is Amar Saeed from BenU News. This is
Tanu.
Thank you, and I really enjoy the event.
The College of Liberal Arts held a student event on Thursday, October 22nd called Cola with Cola. There was a short presentation informing students about the programs and opportunities offered in the college. After the presentation, students and professors shared their personal and academic experiences, while many students mingled with one another. Eye of the Eagle's Erica Perilli spoke with student Erica Robinson about her experiences and involvement within the College of Liberal Arts.
Hi, my name's Erica Perilli, reporting for Eye of the Eagle. Today I'm here with Erica Robinson. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. So today we're here for the Liberal Arts COLA event, which is a social event. So what is the event about?
It's basically about getting students involved and them learning about different cultures, not cultures, but different jobs that they can do with their majors in College of Liberal Arts.
That's good. What year are you and what's your major?
I'm a senior and my major is communications.
That's good. Did you like the event? Like, did you have any part in it or anything?
Yeah, I love the event because I planned it, so it was pretty great. I really liked how smoothly it went and how not a lot of people came, but a good amount of people came.
Thank you. Well, thank you. My name is Erica Perilli, reporting for Eye of the Eagle News.
That's Ben News for the month of November. I'm Matt Pankevich.
And I'm Rebecca Watson. Tune in next month for more Benedictine news.
Welcome to Benedictine Sports for November. I'm Bo George. On October 17th, the Benedictine University football team went head-to-head with the Concordia University Wisconsin Falcons for an epic homecoming battle, defeating the Falcons 39-35. Even though the Eagles were trailing most of the game, they never lost hope, and the Eagles were able to execute a tremendous victory. In the fourth quarter, the Eagles pulled off the comeback win by 4 points despite being behind the rest of the game. Eye of the Eagle reporter Anthony Mitchell spoke with safety Jack Nudo about how they prepared for the game and what led to their great comeback.
Hey, this is Anthony Mitchell for Eye of the Eagle. I'm here with Jack Nudo, a safety for the Eagles. Now, what did you guys do to prepare for this game?
Pretty much we figured we'd have a pretty simple game plan. We figured they were going to try and spread us out on the field a lot, so we really worked on, getting off our blocks and making tackles on the perimeter of the field.
And you guys were trailing during the beginning of the game. Why do you think that is?
For the most part, it's really just people not sticking to responsibility, at least defensively. If one guy doesn't do his job, they were able to hit us for big plays. So that really killed us, those big plays, if you saw it in the first half. That's pretty much.
So what adjustments did you make at halftime?
We really didn't make any adjustments, actually, at halftime. We just figured, we needed an attitude change, first of all, and second of all, we needed people just to do their job, not try and worry about the individual stats and just, get it done as a team.
So what do you think really helped you guys come back and make this win?
pretty much that, actually. People just sticking to their jobs. When we were able to do that, they weren't really able to do anything on us. We were able to force a couple turnovers, make some plays, get a lot of 3-and-outs, make sure the offense had the ball in their hands, and they were able to get it done.
How important was this win for you guys?
It's huge. I mean, this is a conference game. You know, from here on out, every single game is pretty much like a playoff game. So if you lose, you know, you can't go to playoffs. So Concordia, Wisconsin was 2-0. We were able to give them their first loss. We just got to keep on winning from here on out.
All right, thank you. This is Anthony Mitchell with Eye of the Eagle.
There was a clash of rivals when women's volleyball faced Aurora on October 13th. The Lady Eagles played a hard-fought contest. Aurora won the first set 25-22. The second set ended 25-14 with Aurora being the victor. The game would end in the third set 25-20. Eye of the Eagle reporter Jeremy Voida spoke with Caitlin Martin, a junior defensive specialist on the team, who shared her thoughts about the game.
Hello fellow members of the Benedictine community, my name's Jeremy Voida, and today I'm here with Eye of the Eagle and we're covering the girls volleyball game. Today I'm with Caitlin Martin and she's a junior here at Benedictine and she's going to answer some few questions about the game. What were you feeling coming up to the game today?
I think the whole team was excited. This is a big rivalry game. It's a conference game. You know, we've been thinking about it. We've been preparing about it for a long time. So we were excited to play.
And during the game, I noticed I'd started off really close, and then it kind of got away from us. And then there was a lot of times where we felt like we had a lot of energy. So can you go walk us through what that felt like?
I think to start off, we had a lot of energy to start off, and the first few points just didn't go how we were expecting, and that threw us off. And unfortunately, we couldn't bounce back like we usually do, and that kind of just set the night for us. Even in the second set, we couldn't shake the first set, and so that's something. It's not really like us, but it happened tonight, and we're gonna have to work on it. So.
Okay. Well, it looked like you guys had a good effort, and expectations for the rest of the season. Did it not really hinder those, or were you still looking fortunate? I guess. Are you still looking up to the rest of the season?
Yeah. Every game, every practice is another learning opportunity, and we have a lot to learn. We've learned a lot too, so we're looking forward to the games ahead of us. We have a lot more conference games, and just continuing to work hard and win some games.
With the retirement of head coach John Ostrowski this past summer, the Benedictine baseball team has wrapped up their fall season for the first time without Coach O in 43 years. Nick Johnson is with former Eagle pitcher and now assistant coach Cody Netzel to discuss the team's transition to the new staff and expectations for the upcoming season.
Hi, I'm Nick Johnson. I'm here with Cody Netzel, former Eagle pitcher and now student assistant. So, Cody, how do you feel the fall went with the transition from Coach Ostrowski to the new coaching staff we got here?
I think it went really well. Everybody bought in right away, so all the kids jumped on board. We went straight from the old style that Coach Ostrowski had to the really young staff that we have now. Everybody looks up to who we have now just because a lot of the guys that are on the staff either played pro ball or played here before. So everybody's really, really giving into the program. So it's really good transition.
And how do you feel with the current team we have now? What are your upcoming expectations for this season?
This season might be a struggle out of the gate just because we have a lot of the younger guys. But as soon as once we start transitioning more into the later spring, I think we'll do a lot better. We'll start seeing where guys are going. But I mean, overall, we should be above 500, make a good run in the tournament, hopefully win the tournament, and hopefully come out 1-2 in the conference. So,
all right, Cody, thanks. I really appreciate this. This has been Nick Johnson reporting for Eye of the Eagle.
Intramural badminton has started, and the championship hopefuls are ready to go. This is an event that is enjoyed by many students here at Benedictine. It is done tournament style, and the tournament is held all in one night in the Rice Center. Badminton was added to the list of intramural sports to give students something more to look forward to during the school year. Alvin Taylor caught up with Benedictine student and badminton participant Zoran Reed to talk about how his team fared in last year's tournament, this year's goals, and more.
Hi, I'm here with Zoran Reed of Benedictine University. So why did you decide to get into badminton intramural?
Badminton intramural is a lot of fun. We've been doing it for the past 2 years. It's a good way to compete and a great prize of a great t-shirt this year.
So is this does this get competitive, or is this just like something fun for the students to do, or how does this go?
There's a lot of people that do it for fun, but once the tournament starts, it becomes way more competitive and people really show they want to win.
So you say your team made it to the semifinals last year. Do you think you guys can get one step closer to the finals this year and actually take home the prize? Or
We're hoping so, at least make it to the final. If not, we're going to compete our best.
all right, good luck, man. Thank you.
Thanks.
So that's Benedictine Sports. I'm Bo George. Join us next month.
What was the name of the ship the Pilgrims came over on? Is it A, the Mayflower, B, Nina, C, Pinta, or D, Santa Maria?
The Mayflower.
Correct.
A and D?
That wasn't an option.
A then. Mayflower, right?
Yes, you're correct.
A, the Mayflower.
Mayflower.
Was it Santa Maria?
Yeah, they arrived on the Santa Maria. No.
How long is the voyage from England to the New World? Is it A, 365 days, B, 66, C, 730, or D, they never made it?
66.
See?
730 days? No, we're going to go with 66 days. B.
A? See, I know they made it because that's what we're all here in this wonderful country we call USA. So I'm just going to guess 365. No, 66!
A.
A.
C.
C.
You are both incorrect. The answer is 66 days.
Really? It was that short? I know, right? How did they get there so quick?
I need to go read a book.
History is not
Stop watching those Kardashians. Kardashians do not make you smart.
Thanksgiving is only celebrated in the U.S. True or false?
True.
That is false. It is also celebrated in Canada.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Yep.
True. False. False.
It's false.
False.
I think true. I'll go true. I'll go true. We're going true.
What is the name of the skin that hangs off the turkey's neck? Is it A, the wattle, B, gobbler, or C, the snark?
A, the waddle.
B.
I don't know. I call it a gobbler.
I would say double chin for humans, but we're going to go with the waddle.
Pilgrims didn't have which of the following utensils to eat on Thanksgiving with? Was it A, spoons, B, knives, or C, forks? Forks.
I'm going to have to say C, fork.
C.
Spoons.
I'm going to go spoon.
You're wrong. Fork is the correct answer.
You're wrong. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Dan Witt, and the time has come for possibly one of the greatest and most watched pay-per-view contests in the United Parkour Championship history. The next one is the big one, the United Parkour Heavyweight Championship. The American Dave Harper will be facing off against the Russian champ, Boris Bogdan. Let's take a look at the competitors. First, the challenger. Dave Harper is the epitome of what it means to be an American. He's been practicing parkour for as long as he can remember.
I eat, sleep, and dream parkour. You know, a lot of people ask me, why don't you just walk from place to place? And I'm just like, why wouldn't you want to jump on things on the way? I love parkour. I'm walking down the street, I see a bench, I see a tree, I see anything, I see a person. I'm jumping off of it, and I'm doing something cool on the way.
Now let's take a look at the Russian radish, Boris Bogdan. Boris has been unstoppable ever since his debut 5 years ago. The United Parkour Heavyweight Champion is undefeated and has pushed his competitors so hard that 8 of them have gone into cardiac arrest simply by running next to him. He is without a doubt the greatest champion of all time.
I am better. I jump higher. I have better hair. I dress better. I have this thing. You know what this is? You know what this says? This says I am better than you. It says I am better than everybody in the history of this sport. I am undefeated. And there's a reason why I'm undefeated.
Am I scared of jumping from high places? No. High places are scared of Dave Harper jumping off of them.
That Dave Harper? American piece of trash. Not a good piece of trash either. Sometimes there's some good stuff in the garbage. He's not one of them.
Boris is sitting there thinking that he's just gonna walk all over me. Has he ever ridden a 4,000-pound bull in the middle of June when it's raining out? No, because I have.
I train with the best trainer in the history of this sport, Stanislav Babushi. Yeah, you've heard of him. I am more physically and mentally gifted than anyone in the history of the world. Yes, that includes you, fatty.
Boris doesn't even know what real Texas barbecue is. He probably thinks it's a bunch of Q's with a bunch of bars all over it.
You know what? I'm tired of these questions. Can Dave Harper beat me? You really think Dave Harper? You know, get out of here. I'll interview myself from now on. Because that's a stupid, stupid question. You're a stupid, stupid person.
Heck, I can't wait to take that shiny, nice new belt off him. Heck, I never had something that nice in my entire life. It's gonna be a good treat for me and my wife to have that hanging over the mantle.
Come this Sunday, the referee will raise Boris Bogdan's hand. The best champion in the history of parkour. Not Dave Harper. Who cares about that American? Boris Bogdan will be your UPC champion once again. Interview over!
Hi everybody, welcome to the UPC Heavyweight Championship. I'm Buck Harrelson alongside former champ Chip McGitt. Now Chip, take us through the rules. Chip, rules.
Oh, hey Buck, I'm Chip. I'm gonna take you through some rules. So, in this classic day of parkour, we're gonna have an obstacle course of 7 different obstacles. Each runner is gonna have to do a trick off of each one of those 7 obstacles. And as judges, we're scaling them on 3 different categories now. First category is creativity. The next category is technique. And new to this year's championship match, the 3rd category will be execution.
Now let's meet the competitors. First, the unstoppable Russian Radis, Boris Bogdan, with a record of 17-0. This Russian has been the greatest champion in the history of this sport. I don't think he can be beaten. Do you, Chip?
You know what, I think he can, Buck. Let's take a look at the hometown hick himself, Dave Harper. Now Harper is 12-4 on a winning streak of 6, earning himself this opportunity by proving to be an absolute savage on the course. From my professional experience, I think the Boom Pow America kid may be the only one that can take down the current champ.
Now let's take a walk around the course. Take it away, Chip.
So, first obstacle we have is the man statue. Big opportunity here to do some massive tricks right off the bat. We're going straight into some barbed wire fences here, both great and dangerous.
That does look dangerous. Now Chip, tell me, is there a reason why they're 2 different colors?
Absolutely. And going into the next obstacle, we have the big wheel Zamboni.
Now, are players allowed to get on and actually drive the Zamboni?
You know what? There's hardly any rules in parkour, so they're about to do whatever they can to this big wheel Zamboni.
Uh-oh, what do we have here?
Oh boy, this is our wild card obstacle of today, the Black Bronco. You know what? We have no idea what's going to be done. Coming over from the Black Stud Bronco, we're going to go straight into the rope lasers.
Man, that looks dangerous. Has anyone lost any limbs attempting this stunt?
Well, they don't call me 7 Fingers McGitt for nothing.
Uh-oh, and we also got the wickets in play.
Yeah, and immediately after that, we have the Indiana Jones rolling boulder.
Oh, and here's the sound of the American walking out. Chip, take us through.
Look at that man right here, Buck. You can tell how determined he is. He's been practicing, he's been weightlifting. Oh my good golly gosh.
He sure is focused.
Look at that man behind him though. The man himself, Brian Grundy. For my personal taste, I think his coaching methods are a little extreme.
You know, it's funny because I heard from most people that he is calm and collected.
I guess we'll have to agree to disagree.
And here comes the champ, walking out with the belt. Now listen to that crowd.
Look at the intensity in this man.
Oh my goodness!
What the heck?
That's a fine waiting to happen, but I don't think he cares.
With a coach like Stanislav Babushi, you never know. Wow, is this coach intense.
But he gets the job done.
Oh my, look at that crowd. Listen to it.
I'm not even sure who those 2 guys are.
It must be his Russian entourage. Here he comes, stepping out. Oh boy, listen to the crowd.
3, 2, 1, parkour! And he starts off with, none other than himself, the rolling butt roll.
Nice tuck and roll into the net. Oh, the barbed wire fences though.
Oh, the coach is cheering him on. Another roll.
Another roll. A lot of rolls in this. Oh, hey man! Here we go. Winding up to this big wheel. Jabroni.
Is he gonna go through? Oh, he does go through it. Cannonball's off. Oh, and the Russian not even paying attention to this run. He is focused on himself and only himself in the belt.
Oh, what a move! Holy, oh no!
Another cartwheel.
Some freestyling rope lasers, here we go.
And this is where you lost your pinky.
Uh-oh.
And you gotta wonder if going under is better than going over.
From the wickets, let's see what he does here. Oh, cleft move.
A twisty McGee, I think. I'm not even sure what that is, but creative.
Look at him, he's winded. What a great run.
3, 2, 1, parkour! First up, the man mannequin. I think he's going for a signature move, the Bogdan twirler.
Can he get all 3 rotations?
There's 1. Going for a second. 2. Is he going for the 3?
Oh boy.
And he's nailed it!
Oh boy! We got barbed wire fences. Little shuffle there. Little shuffle. Little hangman. Oh, a little stumble!
That's gonna cost him.
That might cost him there, bub.
Fakes. Oh!
The fake dive, are you kidding me? Mabushi's livid right now.
But still a great coach.
He does get the results. He's onto the Zamboni. What does he do here? Oh! Nice little kick move there at the end.
Moving on to the bucking Bronco. Oh! And that's why he's the champion, folks.
Now to the rope lasers. Underneath.
Going over. Oh, no, he goes
kick move.
Stays under. To the wickets. Straight through.
Comes the big finale.
Oh, no! I think that's cost him.
This might cost him the ship.
But that saddle-up Bronco might have saved him. We don't know. This is way too close to call from here. Let's take it to the judges.
Your winner, and the new heavyweight champion, Dave Parkour.
Are you kidding me?
The upset story of a lifetime. Boy, is the Radish heated. He is really giving it to his coaches and his squad.
Oh, just brutal, Buck. But out with the old and in with the new. Dave Harper, your new champion.
And that does it for the UPC Heavyweight Championship. Congratulations to Dave Harper. I'm Buck Harrelson.
And I'm Chip McGill.
Until next time.